I spent $715 at a garage sale. So if you've been following my channel for a while now, then you know about 3 years ago I went to a garage sale and I spent like over I think close to $1,000, maybe over $1,000. And the last couple of years she hasn't had one, but I was in town a week ago or so, and she sent me a text having a garage sale this weekend. Well, unfortunately, I was going to be back in Nashville that weekend, so I couldn't go, but I was like, oh my gosh, like, the stuff that was there last time was insane, and I need, like, my mom or sisters to go back. So she allowed my mom and sisters to shop early. She even set aside for me set aside stuff that she knew I would have liked. Yeah, it was really great. I spent $715, and I landed like an hour ago from I'm back in Illinois, and I'll be going to Nashville, back to Nashville. But I'm here for like the 4th of July, so I'm dying to see this stuff. I was sent pictures, and I was on FaceTime while buying some of the stuff, and I'm so excited. So this lady's name is Heidi, and she is so nice, so sweet, and she has been saving this stuff since the last sale just for me, and I just can't even. So I'm gonna save the best stuff for last. I'm sorry, but it's pretty crazy. I asked her how much she wanted for things, and she says whatever you thought was fair, which I kind of went a little bit based off of what she did last time, but she did have a lot of Lululemon last time that I wouldn't have paid for as much as the previous trip. So I kind of explained to her. She's totally fine. So I kind of tallied everything, and I'll tell you what I paid for some of the things. Not everything, because a lot of it is around the same amount, but if you have any questions about specifically what I paid for something, feel free to answer that. And if you are wanting anything to be listed, let me know. I have 200 things to list. So I'm trying to prioritize the same things that I pay the most for, or the more summary items while we still are in the season. But if there's anything else, even if I'm not in town, I'll have my sister listed or something like that. So, okay, I think we're gonna start with clothes, but they're kind of all the same brand. But I don't know. There's some different ones. These are Lululemon, and these are a patterned pant. So I know I didn't pay much for these, because these are a little bit older style. I might go ahead and list them. They are size 6, which is a nice size, but I'm not sure how this pattern will do. And if I take pants to the Lululemon New program, they gave me $10 as a gift card, and if that adds up, and that can buy me something else. These I'll list myself. These are the on the fly pants. They don't do nearly as well as I used to. I used to be able to get close to $75 for them, and now I'd be lucky to get 40. So, but again, they are a good size. My sisters don't really like these pants because all the inseam links hit them at a weird spot, so they don't wear them, and they could get them hemmed, but I don't think they even like them that much to get them hemmed. But I know a lot of people do like these pants, and basically all her stuff is in excellent condition. These are size 8, so that was exciting. I probably paid around $8 for those if I had to guess. Same with these. These are Lululemon on the fly. These are the joggers. Oh no, they're not. Oh, so you know what? She cut the jogger part off, but that's okay because I'll just take these into the new program, and they'll give me $10 for them, so that's perfectly fine because I thought about doing that anyway, but now that makes my job easier. But they are a size 10, so these probably would have been done better, but because that kind of surprises me that she did that, but that's fine. I mean, it's totally fine. So yeah, I don't really surprised if anything else. All her stuff is in excellent shape, and yeah, okay. These are a pair of. This is a great find. My mom found these ones. These are size 12. In the so she went on the Wednesday, and the garage sale started Friday, and then she had set some stuff aside. Well, then she went back on Friday, and she has so much stuff that some stuff just kind of gets caught in the mix. So she did find some other stuff on the regular day. These are Lululemon, and these are a really recent style. Size 12, and they also have and these are a great style. They're a ribbed flare style kind of. I don't know if they have the size. Yeah, they're so new they have this size dot, so or the size square instead of the size dot, which is great. Yeah, she's definitely a Lululemon OG. She has been. I would definitely list those ones. But she has had it. She had some shorts from 2010. And she buys all her stuff new, yeah. Alright, this was the first time I got this brand from her. These are Viore, and I love, this is my favorite athletic brand to sell, and then it's probably Lululemon, then Aloe. Those are the big three for me, but these are just like a pair of joggers. I haven't sold the style before. If I had to guess, they're probably like a size large. Yeah, size large. And these will probably go for like 50. So I probably paid $10 for these or so, but I was really excited about those. Alright. This is another brand. So she asked what brands I look for, and I was trying to base off of like what I had found at her previous sale. So some of these brands are good. It's just that like there's thousands of brands I look for, and then it's hard to be like, I can't take them all. So I was just trying to like, yeah. But my mom found this one. This is Ines Crafts, 100% wool, size large, like cardigan. These like Irish sweaters. Iran Crafts also does good. This brand as well for me. So this will sell close to the winter. Again, I'm not going to prioritize listing that right now, but that will sell. Alright, these are also for the like new Lululemon program, so I'll get $10 for these. But they are just crops, which I don't really sell myself anymore unless they're like new with tags or something. But I sell the 25s or sometimes 23s, but when they're like a capri crop, especially with like mesh, this mesh hasn't been doing that well for me either. So those are for them, so I'll get $10 for those. Alright, I think I'm going to sell these ones myself because they are in excellent condition and they are size 10, but they are Lululemon leggings. This ruche detail isn't doing the best, but since they are size 10, nice condition, good size, and a little bit more of a recent style. I mean, not like the newest, but new enough. I think that I'll at least try them, and if they don't sell, then I'll just take them to the like new program. Not a big deal. These I will sell. I don't do the best with prints either, but these are a recent style. And they, I think, are size like 10 or 12, so that will definitely, size 12, so that will definitely help them sell, and somebody will like them, so, and they are in excellent shape. The bottoms look cut, but that's the particular style. The fasten free legging also has like a raw edge like this, so that is, sometimes they're not going to be cut. Alright, these are for the like new program, I believe. These are Lululemon leggings. These are a little bit an older style, but again, $10, that's fine. I don't know what size these ones are either, probably like a 8 or 10, but those are for like new. These are a nice pair of, I'll sell this, like the black camo from Lululemon does well, so I'll sell these pants. These are probably a nice like 6 or 8 or something. These ones are also this, I think, style from Lulu doesn't have the size in the pockets, but I mean, the good thing is, like, I know what size she is, so I can always just go based off of, like, other pairs. But there's the logo, probably, like, an 8 or 10 on those. But I'll definitely sell those. Alright. I think that's all for, like, the leggings and pants. So, we'll get into the other stuff. These are shorts. I know I didn't pay much for these, probably, like, $5 or something, but, because they're only sold for, like, $20-$25. But they are pretty consistent sale. I don't, like, and also she, like, these are size 6. She is, like, a good size, so her stuff does move pretty quickly for me, which helps. It's not, like, a extra small, like, some of the smaller sizes don't sell very quickly for me. And these are just tank tops. These are pretty recent styles as well, so I'll probably go ahead and list them, but expect nothing much for them. But I know I didn't pay, like, I would not pay over $5 for a Lululemon, like, tank top, especially, like, these. This is probably, like, I don't know, but I mean, they're still nice. People really like these. You could wear these with like a black short, and it's like a nice, I don't know, easy to match. You could wear them with pink shorts, like, very easy. And not all, like, people buying Lululemon are, like, my age, so it's a nice to have a mix. Alright, this is a Lululemon sports bra. Yeah, I don't pick these up at Goodwill just because it's a little bit, like, awkward for me to do that, I feel like, but I don't know what size, oh wait, what size is this? Okay, so it doesn't have the size dot in, like, the little, like, pocket that it usually does, or, like, back here, but if I had to guess, like, probably a 10, but I don't know, I'll investigate a little bit more, but again, didn't pay much for that one, because I would not have, but it is a nice, it feels, like, very, like, I don't know if rigid is the right word, but, like, I don't know. Alright, here's more pants. Not a fan. Okay, these so these are for the like new program as well. the draw cord is like cut, but it's perfectly fine. There's just the same pair as the camo ones, but maybe these ones have the sized out or something, so I can go based off of those. But if not, that's totally fine. Just a pair of Patagonia shorts, sized medium. They're like a longer length, which is nice, so I'll sell those. More Lululemon, just longer length shorts. I don't know what size they are at the moment, but I'll figure it out. But again, probably around that $25 mark. But when I have paid a ton for those, I paid $5. These I think I paid $8 or $10 for. They're Viore shorts, so Viore's just doing better for me. So I just am willing to pay more for it. These are X condition size large, so like these are like more of like a 30, 35, and they'll sell quicker probably. Lululemon shorts. Viore shorts. These are the trail shorts, I think, but they look a little bit like a, not super long inseam, but probably a size large or so on those. Size large. Yay, this is so exciting. She didn't have any Viore last time, but that was 3 years ago, and I kind of knew about Viore when I started reselling, but it's definitely increased in popularity from like lots of different people, but Viore, size large. Alright, and then these are the Lululemon Pacesetter skirts. I think I gave her $10 for these because these Pacesetter skirts do very well for me. They don't make them anymore, but like Lululemon skirts have always sold well for me. Their size, this is a size 8, and it even has like the rib tag. So I remember I picked up a few of these from her like first garage sale, and they flew off the shelves. I think I sold everything that I had from her garage sale, so which is good. I would hope so, but size 8. It's like a cheetah animal print. Oh, I think this is a little bit of a different style, but anyways. And this one's just white, and I don't see like any stains, and I'm in my light box, which is great. Probably size 8 or 10. 8, so yeah. It's not uncommon for her to buy the same thing in many different colors, and then these are very exciting. They're both Viore, and these are little skirts. So probably size large. I love this color. These will sell like probably close to 50. I'd be surprised if they didn't. And this is black, so I think I gave her a little bit more for those ones just because I know they'll do well, and I like this or that. I think my sister might keep this. It's a Lululemon jacket. I think I gave her $10 for like these like more jackety type things. This is really nice. So maybe it won't let her have that one. I don't know. Alright, this is the perfectly oversized crew, and it has like the little like spell out logo. This is red. All of these I'm expecting are size like around 8 or 10 or so, 10 to 12. That's what she usually has in jackets. This is the ooh, I forgot the style. All Yours hoodie or something. I can't really remember, but it's just this print. Kind of looks like a little bit like a men's, but it's not. I need to find the size on this, but it's like fleecy, fun little jacket with like a hood that can like be like you can like pack it back into itself with the hood. This is like a really nice like jacket. This is a really nice jacket. Wow. I have a Lululemon rain jacket that Kelly Schaffner gave me, and I love it. This is size 12. So this is a fun pattern too. It's like a blue, green. It's even like a rainy day. It's like that's a perfect rain jacket. All right, these are the Lululemon fastened free leggings. I probably gave her $10 for these because I do well with this style, but not all Lululemon leggings do well. These are also probably a good size 12, yeah. So that's a definite, like probably $40, $50. So that's great. This is Lululemon. This is just a very like thick, it's almost like Ponte feeling. It's not Ponte, but very similar. And there's the like logo, and this is like in excellent condition. Like she did not wear this like at all. This is size 12. Same one, but just in like a darker heather gray. Same exact one. But this jacket just feels really. This is a 10 though. This jacket just feels really like really nice. All right, this is a Patagonia large. Like, wow. I don't know. Maybe I could get away with wearing that. I'm gonna try that on for me. I'm not sure if this is a men's or women's, because the men's has a style similar to this. This is orange. I don't know. I'll have to see about that one. If that's a men's or women's. It might be the woman. I don't know. I think it's the woman's, but we're also gonna try that one on. I don't know if I wear that color though. And these are Lululemon shorts. This is a better style. They're a little bit newer. So I probably paid more for these. They're size 10. So probably like closer to 35 on these. So yeah. Okay. So that is all. Well, there's some other clothing like Lululemon and Vuori I know my sister stole. So for me, but like that's fine. I'll just, well, they're keeping it, so I'm not gonna haul it. But just there's more Lululemon and Vuori. I'm not sure like how much. I can't really remember, but I know some things like they were picking through it at the garage sale or whatever, and they were like, oh yeah, that one's for me, that one's for me. So it's fine. But they also like went for me, so I didn't shop like at all. So like I do know a lot of this stuff, but some of it is all surprises. Okay, now here are the things. Some of the things. Okay, these red cowboy boots are for my sister, but they're Franco Sardo. She said she wanted them. They're real leather, so those are nice for her. Then these Dolce Vita, just like little buckle shoes, are also for them. They got these at the like regular garage sale day. Those are for them. And then I paid $5 a piece for these just because they don't. This style from Sorel just does not do well for me. They're just like the sneakers, but I mean, she set these aside for me, and they probably will eventually sell, just not for like a ton, maybe $20-$25, but that's fine. And there's these ones are a little bit different. And then I think I paid $8 for these ones because I liked them more, but they're like a slip-on style. And then they have these pink ones, and then these are the matches to the other ones. And then also at the garage sale, my mom sent me these, and I thought they were nice enough to get, although I do regularly pass on this brand and don't pick it up very often. But these are just a pair of loafers, and they're Coach. They're nice, just nice condition, nice style, and it also has like little like almost like the turn lock that actually like unlocks and locks, which I think is kind of a fun detail. But they're size 7.5, so and they're called the Indigo like loafer, but these are probably like a $30 sale. But she is like a size anywhere from like 7.5 to 8, but she does have a few 7s, just like depending on the brand and stuff. Alright, these are fun like boots. These are Corks by Corky's. Corks is a little bit lower line than Corky's, but they're still like leather. They're 8 or 7.5, and it says Corks on the inside, Korks, or down there. There you go. Okay. I like these. These are in excellent shape, so that's exciting. Again, the best stuff is last. Just pause while I get through these like more quote-unquote boring things. These are Louis at Sea. I got these because I like the studs on the back, and then also it's pretty easy because there's 1 pair, 2 pair. These are a calf pair. They're all leather too, and then they have 3 pairs. So they're all the same style, so they're gonna be easy to list. And maybe they're all a size. What size? 7.5. So maybe somebody will like bundle all of them, buy all 3. Who knows? Maybe not, but I'm sure somebody will enjoy having them. I think they're kind of fun. So, alrighty. Oh, and then these are a little bit more exciting. These are kind of a sneak peek. These are a pair of Fry boots. And yeah, they're 7.5. There is more Fry boots later, and they are better than these, and these are amazing. So they are like, just like love them. They're like a size 7.5, and she did wear these, but they're still like probably an $80 or $100 resale. So yeah, okay. one bag of shoes down. Okay. So one of the brands I do enjoy to sell, but did not tell her, is Birkenstock. But my mom went to the garage sale on the first day, and she's like, oh, I grabbed some Birkenstocks, cause she went right at the beginning. She knew right where she was opening, like, everything, so she was prepared. But these are just the rubber ones. These are the Madrids. These are like a 20, 25, but that's fine. They're in nice shape. These are Batula by Birkenstock. These are a size 37, which is my sister's Birkenstock size, but I don't think she's gonna wear those ones. These are a little bit similar to the Madrid, but not quite the Madrid. These are the Giza or something, Birkenstocks, 37. And these are also the Gizas, like 37. And then the best pair is these Shearling Birkenstocks in really excellent condition, size 37. And I think my sister talked about keeping these ones, but I don't think I'm gonna, like, those are just gonna go for a lot, and they're in excellent condition, and they just get pretty matted and worn down pretty quickly, especially on the footbed. And so I'm just gonna sell those just because I don't know how much she'll like them. So I think I'm just gonna sell them myself. Oh, and it looks like we have, okay, so we have a pair of flip-flops. Those are fun, little orange tassel, size 7. Okay, sorry. And then we have them in like a blue purple. These are like peacock. That's cool. Yeah, those are fun. Flip-flop just does not sell for a ton, but people do like them. And then this is the last pair. This is like a little, like, design. And then these are Michael by Marco Kors. There was another pair of these, but I didn't like those. I did like these ones. They're just classic. But the brand doesn't really sell the best for me, so I don't normally get it. But I thought those were kind of cool. And then the final pair of Louis at Sea boots. But these are, they have the same studs, but these are just a lace up, and the other ones were like a side zip or something, or a Chelsea style. So, okay. Now we're getting into the exciting stuff. So bear with me. We're about halfway through, and the best is coming. The second to best bag, it just has more Sorel in it. I like these sandals. Like, these are nice. And then more Sorel. These are another sandal. And then what size are these? The shoulders are 7.5, it looks like. For all of them, or just some of them? Not for sure. 7.5. All right. These are a 7. I did see the little, but these are like the Jeanne Arctic boots. And then same ones in black. Okay. We're at some pretty exciting stuff now. These are size 7.5 though. Same style, but just 7.5. Also like excellent shape. Okay, ready? Which one's first? We'll go with these. Okay. These are Fry. So there are no Freebird or like bed stew or anything. I don't think she really likes bed stew, but she does like fried Freebirds. She's not ready to get rid of her Freebirds quite yet, which is totally fine. These are size 7.5. These are like a crinkled leather. Oh my gosh, these are just amazing. These are like very similar to the black ones. They actually might be the same style. They're like a harness. These are great. For I think 15, which was what I paid for the Fry boots like last time. So, yeah. Okay. We'll go with these next. So this is not a brand I wrote down to her, but she was like, I think he might like these. So these are a pair of like ankle boots. Like they have like a cheetah print, but like are like distressed. My mom was like going through with me on FaceTime, and she was like going through this stuff. She's like, Fried. I'm like, yeah. She's like, Tory Burch. Yeah, okay. And she goes, I don't think I've heard of this brand before. And I was like, what? I was like, okay, what is it? And I was expecting it to be like Dolce Vita or something. She goes, old Gringo. And I was like, yeah, I want those. I definitely want those. These are old Gringo boots. Oh my goodness, I have never found this brand before. These are just like fantastic. Oh my gosh, these are gonna sell for easily over $100. Easily, I will not let them go under $100. They're size 7. Like they're in excellent shape too. Like, yeah. So she's like, I think he thought. Oh, she goes, oh yeah, you got the old gringos. I thought he would like those. Like her, and I'm like, yeah, I do. So those are great. I have never found them like anywhere. Like not even at like the consignment stores or like anything, which is insane. Or maybe I found them, saw them at a consignment store, and like they're too expensive. I have not found them at like a price point that was like worth paying to resell, and like so exciting. Like I have found Fry and Freebirds like at the bins before, like never in Bed Stew, never Old Gringo. So I'm really excited to try out Old Gringo. All right, those might be my favorite item of the entire haul, but hold on. All right, and these are up there as well. These are Fry boots. Oh, like these are awesome. These are distressed purposely, and they have studs on them. Like these are great. These are just, these are awesome. These are size 8. Yeah. 8. I absolutely love these. These are, those are so cool. Last bag. Do you think this is going to be worth $715? We'll see. Okay. So, I did pay $20 a piece for these. But, because she did request that. When I said, she's like, I was thinking $20 for the Tory Burch boots. Totally fair. I paid that. So, these are snake, like a reptile print with a little Tory Burch there. These are like a lug sole kind of style Chelsea boot. And these are the newer Tory Burch shoes because they have like the label like sideways instead of like the little like, I can't show you inside, but they are Tory Burch and size 8. These are great. Probably like $100 for those. These are Tory Burch, and these are just a nice pair of black boots, size 7.5. Just, I don't know if she like maybe wore these once, like, but there's the big logo, and all of her stuff is authentic, and all of that. So I don't ever have to worry about that, which is awesome. These are Tory Burch, and these are just ballet flats. I think I paid $10 to $15 for each pair of the Tory Burch flats. I decided that based on condition. Some of it was also style, which I will get to those later, but these are, I think I wore one of the 15s. Yeah, so these are great. These are like $50, which I do find, again, I do find Tory Burch in the bins and Fry in the bins, but I was fine with paying these prices because, yes, I can get them at a cheaper price, but also it's like this opportunity is like just like amazing, and like why, if I know I can make a good amount of money on them, like why wouldn't I pay it even though I can get like Tory Burch at other places, if that makes sense. I don't know, but because I mean there are like shoes out of bins. I was like, I'm really grateful to find these for $2.50, but I would have paid like $20 for these, and yeah, but these are probably like, I think I paid $10 for Tory Burch. The bigger the logo, the better it historically has done for me. And the logo is a tiny there, but these are a glitter pair of like ballet flats. So yeah, they're still really nice though. I mean, I am not a fan of glitter, but I mean, there's some people that love it. Size 7.5. All right, Tory Burch. Black, all black, ballet flats. Alright, Tory Burch. These are one I probably didn't pay for as much for because I have sold this style before. The style I didn't do that well, and I don't love reptile like printed or like animal printed shoes. I just don't like them, but I know some people like do, and they're size 7.5. Yeah, I have to be careful with what I say because I said like last video or something, or a few videos back, I was like, oh, I don't like to wear all black shoes or like all black sneakers because they remind me of like fast food worker shoes. And I think somebody was really upset by that in the comments, which is fine, but like they didn't know like the whole story. And I was like, I used to work at a shaved ice place, and I wore like black sneakers. So like it reminds me of that, which like isn't like a bad thing. I don't have like it wasn't like a negative experience or anything. I just like prefer not to wear black sneakers because that's what it reminds me of. Like, and that's just my opinion. So, I mean, yeah. But, so everybody has their own different styles, preferences, everything like that. And so something part of reselling is like, just because you don't personally like something doesn't mean it's like not going to sell. So I don't love reptile or animal printed shoes, but my mom likes them and she wears them. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like, yeah. But these are another $10 pair, but they are just the same style. Yeah. These are size 7.5. These are $10 because they're a little bit like more, or showed a little bit more wear because like the toe prints and stuff. But they have like the big logo, and yeah. Same with these ones. These ones just don't retail for that much. They're size 8. I saw these ones before, and I think it went around 15, but the condition on them was rough. But they're in good shape, but they just, again, don't retail for as much, so, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, also, did you catch on the theme? Like, the rest of this is Tory Burch, so hopefully you guys are fine with that. These are, like, either navy or black, ballet flats. I think she had these ones in black, so these must be navy. I don't know. I'll double check, but, I'm not sure if, I think these ones were 10 just because they do have the slightest amount of wear on the back. I mean, it's not really picking up on camera, but these ones were worn more often than her other ones. You can kind of see it on the sole because it's like flatter there, if that makes sense. I don't know, but alright, these are the same as the sparkly ones, just in a gold Tory Burch bow flats with a tiny logo there. Alright, these were 15. These are like moccasins. 7.5. These were like not worn. So, and I did pay $15 for the other Tory Burches like last time. So she was fine with it. And I did like ask her about the pricing and stuff. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. So she said she does it for like, not to like pay groceries. She just does it to like, for me. And she's so nice. She doesn't have to do that. But yeah, she like is really impressed that like, I'm running my business and everything. And yeah, I appreciate that she's willing to support me by giving me like great deals on items, like holding things for me. It's just, she's like the best. But I think she bought like a Louis Vuitton bag with like from like last year's garage sale. So we'll see what $715 can get her this time. I'm excited to see what she gets. But Tory Burch patent, these were 15. Tory Burch red leather ballet flats, 7.5. Those are nice. Those were probably 15. Okay, these are some of my favorites. So they're Tory Burch. There's the logo, silver ballet flats, like probably worn one time. And so you can wear them like this with the crystal like on the back, right? But then you can flip them over, so they're like a Mary Jane, like those. So it's like, isn't it so interesting how like some people wear these, but then also these? I mean, I feel like they're like kind of polar opposites, but she's like the coolest. So, yeah, and they have like the logo on that side. These are great. Like those are fantastic. Like those are great. All right, I've actually sold these ones before too. These are pink ballet flats, Tory Burch. These probably, I think, when I sold them last time, they went around 60, and these are in a little bit better shape than the last ones I sold. Tory Burch silver ballet flats. These are size 7 though, so I need to hide the size 7s away from my family members. All right, Tory Burch black suede with a logo with like sparkle studs. Size 7.5. Tory Burch like gold perforated, or not gold, silver perforated like logo shoes. These do have, I think these do have some wear to the back. Heels, but when I look at flats, I look at the toes and heels mainly. And usually if the toes and heels are usually the first things to like show wear. And these are Tory Burch size 8. All right, Which ones? These are Tory Burch. These are the Miller sandals. And they are like red, yellow, green, white, and blue print. So like these are nice like fall colors, size 8. And the Miller sandal is probably one of the better styles of Tory Burch to sell. This is a very popular style. These will probably go for, because they're in nice shape and everything, they'll probably go for around 100. These are also probably one of my favorites to just like, I don't know, it's a tough between like the silver and like these ones, like the silver like ballet like crystal flats, and like I don't know, like these are great. Okay, these don't have like a big logo anywhere or anything, but they don't need a logo to like make them like, I mean, like look at them. Like these are Tory Burch again, but wow. I mean, and they're like in such nice shape. Like look at that. I mean, like these are really like really heavy, but like wow. I mean, just wow. I don't know what else to say. Like these are just like beautiful shoes. Beautiful. I mean, like I think these are worth $715. So, and I got a whole bunch of other stuff. So, yeah. So let me know your favorite thing. It's very, very, very difficult. I'm going to have to spend a lot of time photographing these things. The good thing is I don't have to spend much time cleaning them because most of the stuff is in excellent, like new condition. You know, there's a few things here and there. Well, I'm just so grateful and so excited to get like these things like photographed and listed. Yeah, I'll probably hold off on the fry boots for now. I'm expecting around $100 for those, so like that's a price point I want. And then some of the Tory Burch shoes will probably go around that $100 price point as well, because that's what a lot of them did like last time. So I can't see these going for anywhere less than $100. And like same with like some of like the Tory Burch like boots and like other fry boots and things like that. So you know, there are like some like, you know, good bread and butter items as well, like these flip-flops and things like that. But just like these are, I mean, like wow, we have like the Western grunge, and we have like the glamour, like everything. Like I'm so excited. So tell me your favorite thing. I also really like these as well. I just under like some of these Tory Burches like will be the highlights of my haul, like even if they just found them one of them. But like when I have like almost 20 pair, I don't even know how many pairs of Tory Burches I have, but probably close to 20. It's a little bit unbelievable. I'm like, wow, like surreal. So yeah, let me know your favorite thing. Mine is probably like, well, I think I said the old gringos are just like fantastic, but like also it's between these 3. And there's also the fry boots. These fry boots, okay? We'll do like a top 5. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching. I'm hoping to have a haul from one of these, another one of these garage sales soon. There is some other garage sale stuff that my family members did get at some other sales, but that will be in a separate video coming out probably like after this one, but who knows when this is going to come out. It's like July 4th weekend now, so you never know with me, but see you guys soon.